talk to you. I have not met you. Ooh. Okay. I see you. I'm obsessed. I'll be honest. It's a little hard to talk to him if you're not persistent. We're back again to play some games. Welcome back. We are here with Saint Spells. This is a game series where I roll a random number, and the number I get is the character route I go down. I'm going to leave my Saint Spells playlist at the top of the screen. Every video is a new game, basically, but you will have a lot more context if you start from the beginning. So before we start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. It's all in the description below, and we can get started. So last time we got Barnaby. Great route. He was very sweet. I was a menace though. I was a menace to him. But I'm hoping I'll get Ashton or this guy we met last time. He was cool. And I want to avoid meeting her again. Yeah. Okay, so let's roll, and we can't get number 7 because we already did it. 28. 28 is this bunny character? Have not met them yet. So let's go find them. Okay, Saint Spells Conservatory of Magic. A well-renowned school known for its vibrant student body and illustrious alumni. It hasn't been that long since you discovered you were a spellcaster, someone capable of wielding magic. One day you were a mundane human, the next a practicing witch. Okay. So we gotta pick our classes. So I already looked up the classes that they're in. That's the only thing I looked up. Astrology and study of malediction. And a couple other classes, but I'm going to go to something else. So I'm gonna do... You know, I haven't done healing before. And I haven't done... I always do combat and defense. I'm gonna go with arithmetic, that one. And what's a dorm I haven't chose? I did Bellatrix. I don't know, I'm gonna go with the Regulus, I guess. Yeah, that's good. I should get ready for tomorrow. You make your way down the halls of the Grand Conservatory with a fluttering heart. The new student welcoming committee kindly greets you, helping you check into your dorm. Yep, I haven't chose this one yet. House Regulus. May stars guide us. This is the prettiest dorm. I thought I was avoiding it because it sounded like regular, and you know I'm not regular, so I was avoiding it. But this is the most beautiful dorm. It's like a straw concert. What's that place you go to look at stars? See, there's a telescope and everything. And then it looks like a stage play because it has the clouds on. Oh, it's so nice. May stars guide us. Okay, I'm in my dorm. I can't wait to see what Saint Spells has in store. Today is Monday, so what will I do? Let's go. You know, I gotta get my meals ready for the week. Cook something. No. Let's steal something. Wow, you're hungry. Your hunger for kleptomania takes over. Your hands immediately reaching for the fancy chocolate. Berchet chocolate. You feel like a bad student. Look at me. Free time. What do? I actually want to... First of all, shout out to Boom Skitty. Because they have been playing the game and letting me know what they've discovered while playing, so I don't have to, you know, go in completely blind. So thank you, Boom Skitty. So they told me that if I eat the mushroom, I might die, get a little boost, or take a little damage. I don't know. Let's see. Eat questionable shrooms. Let's see. In your defense, actually, you don't really have one. After dusting away the dirt, you take a healthy bite out of the questionable shroom. You feel like a bad student. Opening your third eye, you suddenly see the world in an entirely new light. The neutral pathways are being formed inside your brain as we speak. You can feel your intelligence increasing. Okay. So I'm a bad student. But I got a little smarter. It's noon. You don't have anyone to eat lunch with them. Oh, I forgot lunch. Oh wait. No, I'm good. You find a place to sit down, try not to look too much like a loner. I don't have any classes before lunch, so I can't meet anybody. Well, unless I run into them. Okay, I have class. Yes. Who would you like to approach? Okay, so they're not in this class. But Bugbear is. Or should we meet somebody we haven't met yet? You know, we'll talk to Bugbear later. Let's talk to you. I have not met you. Ooh. Sorry. He's not ugly. I just wasn't expecting an old man. Oh no, he's an option. On your way, you bump into an elderly man. Perfect. You had just the questions for a faculty member. Excuse me, do you know where I might be able to obtain a map of the campus? Looks at you with a confused smirk. Oh, hey there. Wait, are you talking to me? You knew? Never seen you before. He scratches his head with more confusion. This guy is a student. Did he even work here? Who let him onto campus? I kind of want to walk away, but that'd be kind of rude, don't you think? I'll just say hello. I just wanted to say hello. An awkward silence falls upon both of us. Oh, okay. Hello. I'm just gonna leave now. Bye. Okay. He was not expecting that. You think you might be getting this. I still have no friends though now. And so when you... Lauren B. Yes? You seem to be in a good mood. Because I ate the mushroom. What is the derivative of... Yeah, that. 0. Oh, look at me. Big brain. Correct. You can feel your intelligence increase. Look how smart I am already. And it's still Monday. Okay, done with classes for the day. So I only have one class today. Okay. What do I do? You know, after eating those mushrooms, I feel like going to the library? I don't know. Because I'm super smart. Yeah, that's why. You're in the library. Let's read a little bit. What to read today? You flip through the pages of Alice and Never-Ending Finals. You can feel your intelligence increase. Look how smart I am on the Monday. Golly. Because is there anything I can do with that? Extracurricular. What do I do? I'm gonna take a bath. You are in the bathhouse. You get squeaky clean. Charisma increasing. And now it's evening. Free time before the day ends. Okay, let's go to the garden. We always meet interesting people over here. You are at the gardens. You wander around the garden a bit, appreciating the beauty of the flowers. You can feel your charisma increasing. Hopefully I don't fail, because last time I messed up with Barnaby. Monday is now over. Okay, so now I think I have class with a character. Today is Tuesday. You have healing. Go to class. Yes. Actually, are they in this class? Who would you like to approach? They are not in this class, but the old man is. Barnaby is too. So is Phoenix. And the liar. Let's meet this person. Something white flickers at the edge of your vision, faint and barely there. You are gorgeous. It's just enough to draw your eyes, and like a moth to a flame, your sight is guided towards pale white. It takes a second for you to realize what or who you're looking at isn't a ghost, but very much alive human girl. Her eyes catch yours, and her gentle features grow into the warmest of smiles, genuine and open. You are gorgeous. Hello there. I don't believe we met before. My name is... Sorry, give me a second. Aravi Latler. House Polaris. So we are not in the same dorm. Nope. It's a pleasure to meet you. Aravi. And she indeed seems genuinely pleased to meet you, the brightness of her voice and smile as blinding as her stark white attire. Ooh. Kiss her. You are as lovely as a blooming flower, as radiant as the hottest. I honestly want to say this to her. Golly, girl. Kiss her. The pleasure is all mine. You know, let's be a little smooth. The pleasure is all mine. My name is Lauren. The pleasure is all mine. You smile politely back and greet her as well, telling her your name and house. Your reply makes her smile brighten even further. She seems pleased. Look at me. She tests the name carefully, as if committing it to memory. Lauren, what a wonderful name. It really suits you. Just as she says that, someone calls her name. Ah, it seems like they're calling for me. Let's talk again soon. I look forward to chatting with you. I look forward to chatting to you too. Girl, you are gorgeous. Okay. And with that, she's gone, being pulled away by another student. Forget that student. Obviously in need of her assistance. They don't need her, I need her. Recently, you've learned all the Seraphim students naturally have an affinity for healing she's a witch, right? Let me see. She's added, right? No, yeah. Okay, she's 21. Okay. I see you. I'm obsessed. I naturally have an affinity for healing magics. You wonder on the logistics of that. Okay, so... Still haven't met our character yet. Hello students, as we get lecture set up today, I'll play some music while you guys wait. Some more, Linkin Park? Yep, Linkin Park. You wonder if the professor is okay. Okay, you guys, on to the next. Free time? I need to meet the character. Maybe I should have picked, because they had a couple different classes. I only picked 2 of them, so I'd be able to, you know, do other stuff. I don't know. Let's go over here to the fields. You're at the fields. Let's practice. Your wide open space, the wide open space helps you focus on your magic. You can feel your intelligence increasing. Thank you. It's noon. Who do I want to spend lunch with? Man, her. You walk through the gardens looking for a place to sit and eat lunch, admiring the flowers lining the path as you go. Roses, tulips, hydrangeas, flowers of all seasons and assortments bloom in the garden, magically maintained to prolong their beauty. Something catches your eye, something white against the background of blue forget-me-nots, and you realize it's a person standing among the flowers. Inner characteristic of all white attire, Aravi. That has to be it, right? I'm saying it right? Aravi contrasts with the deep blue of the petals. She turns as you approach, noticing your presence. Ah, good afternoon, Lauren. Out for lunch? Her smile is, as usual, sunny as the weather. You see that she has a half-eaten granola bar in one hand and a book in the other. Oh, so she likes to read. Yes, I'm looking for a place to sit down and eat. How about you? Did you just finish? You assumed she was eating the post-lunch snack now, considering the hour. Oh no, I'm eating my breakfast. She says with a smile. Breakfast? I was a little busy this morning and realized I hadn't eaten yet. She states matter-of-factly, taking another bite of her snack and flipping a page in her book. Breakfast? You echo after her confusedly. It's already well past noon, and she's referring to her single bar of granola as her breakfast. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that she was planning to subsist on just a granola bar for the rest of the day. You need to eat. I'm gonna say it. You need to eat. You say this sternly. Avery was known for being a busybody with an insane schedule. Anyone who was acquainted with her knows that she had mountains of responsibilities she managed to somehow keep miraculously balanced. It garnered a lot of respect from her peers, but also some worried. Sorry, something on my screen. You remember wondering before where she found the time to eat and sleep. The answer was clear to you now. She didn't. Yes, I'll eat a proper meal as soon as I finish my task for today. She tries to assure you with her bright smile, but you are impressed. That means you won't be eating until later in the evening, and you'll be running on an empty stomach in the meantime. You refute back. The sheepish look on her face confirms your observation. Only because I'm a bit busier today. She tries again, but you refute back once more. You're busy every day, Aravi. She goes quiet at that, smile turning a bit troubled. It's obvious that she's aware of the less than ideal state of her own affairs, but chooses to keep things as they are regardless. You can't really blame her too much. You're aware of her packed schedule. She truly just didn't have the time to sit down and eat a proper meal most days. We can share mine. You take your lunch out of the bag. Oh no, it's all right. She tries to turn you down politely, but you cut her off. I won't be able to finish on my own anyways. If you don't eat now, you won't eat till dinner. Unable to refute you, she just takes the plastic fork you give her and smiles apologetically. Then, I apologize for imposing on you. She reaches out and takes the plastic fork you give her. The two of you split your meal as you chat about mindless topics, enjoying each other's presence. The time passes quickly, as it always does in good company. Soon enough, it's time to part ways. I'll bring you lunch from now on. She looks at you in surprise and tries to protest, but you cut her off. You're being a bit pushy, you know it, but you know that if you back down, RV would find some way to maneuver the topic. Skipping meals is bad for your health in the long run. If you end up falling sick, it'll only hinder your work even further. This way, it'll save you time from having to make or buy food. I'm free around lunchtime, and I have to get myself lunch anyways, so it's not a hassle. Despite your words, she still seems hesitant to accept your help, so you add on. In return, I'd like it if you could set aside a portion for me whenever you make some snacks. Your sweets are really tasty after all. That seems to finally do the trick, and her shoulders droop a bit in defeat. Very well then. I'll be imposing on you, Lauren. I'm very sorry, and thank you. She says with an apologetic smile. She adds on. I have one more request to add on, however. I would like it very much if you could eat our lunches together as well, if it's not a bother. Her smile is uncharacteristically shy as she pushes some hair behind her ear nervously. And the smile she gives you in response to your confirmation is the brightest you've seen from her yet. Oh, I like her. You have astrology. Okay. This is the character we're going for. I need to stay focused. I must stay focused. There you are. From somewhere nearby, you hear a loud sound. Achoo! It sounds like a sneeze. You venture further down the way before catching a sight of someone. Oh. I was not expecting. See these sprites. They are so misleading. I was not expecting you to look like that. Just like I wasn't expecting this to be an old man. A blonde man is kneeling in the middle of the path, gathering a mess of books and loose pages into a traveling bag from where they lay, strewn across the ground. Just as you see him, a breeze blows by and some of the pages flutter into the air. Catch them. Oh, thank the gods you came along when you did. You've saved my life. I can't begin to thank you enough. The man finishes gathering up his remaining books and pages, stuffing them back into the rather messy-looking bag. You peer into it for a moment and catch a glimpse of books, inkwells and feather quills. Don't tell me you're a poet. When he's done, he stands up and begins to examine you. My apologies. It seems the locks on my bag have become a bit fiddly. Well, you're a fresh face. Pray, what is your name? I'm Lauren. And who are you, Shakespeare? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lauren. That's strange. I thought I'd just about begun to remember everyone at the school. You wouldn't happen to be a new student, would you? Why I gotta be mean? What's it to you? Actually, let me save. Because I don't want no problems. I'll save with number 1. No, why is the option there? Why is there an option to be kind of rude? No, I can't. Ugh. Why is it there? Why is it so? Oh, are they tricking me? Sorry, I'm just so paranoid. Because you know what, Barnaby, it was like the nice answers that I thought were nice just came off as rude. I'm curious, what's it to you? Forgive me, I can be a bit overenthusiastic. I shouldn't ask such questions. Past travels can be difficult to talk about. I just love meeting new people. My name is Spinel. Golly. My name is Spinel Spiralis Stellaria II. But please, dear hearts, do call me Spinel. Okay, Spinel. There's a lot of strange people at the school, but only Spinel seems to talk like he's from a medieval fantasy. You guess it must be a personal quirk. Were you on your way to class? How lucky. As am I. Shall we walk there together? Spinel smiles at you. His bunny ears stand eagerly on end. There's only one way down the path, so the two of you fall in step, side by side as you walk. He sure is awfully tall. As you walk, Spinel makes pleasant conversation with ease. How are you feeling? For most people, living away from home can be quite rough. It's a little tiring. You guys are kind of all y'all are weird, but it's pretty tiring. That's perfectly normal. Get a bit of rest when you can. I hope you don't get sick. Let me know if you're feeling under the weather. Did you ever expect you'd be attending a school for magic? You asked a lot of questions. I mean, not really, but like, I'm down for an adventure. Or of course not. Nah, of course not. Really? I suppose it does sound a lot like something from a fairy tale book, doesn't it? Magic can be a very complex thing. It grants us beautiful powers that can be used to heal the sick, create new things, and keep us in tune with the soul of Alterna. However, it can also be very dangerous in the wrong hands. Even in 4 years, one can only begin to blossom into a truly accomplished magician. For others, even a decade may not be enough. How hard is it to be good at magic? Does it really take that long? Seriously? Really? That would truly depend. For some, I imagine it would take an entire lifetime. I dare say there exists some magic that never can be truly mastered. Like, malediction? Curses? Watching Spinel as he speaks, you notice a strange glimmer of emotion flickering in his eyes at the end of your conversation. Before you can ask, though, you realize the two of you have reached your class building. You open your mouth to ask which room Spinel would like, but feel a hand pat the top of your head, gently tousling your hair. Good luck, love. You turn around and find Spinel, but by the time you look, he's gone. He kinda cute. Silently watching the person across from you starting to fall asleep, their head dipping rhythmically. You wonder how long it will take for the professor to notice. Barnald McShroom affirmed. Getting back onto topic. Always calling on me. Hey B, how do you calculate the gravitational force between two masses? Oh, this one. I know that. I took physics. No? What do you mean that's last month's unit? You tell whatever. B, that's last month's unit. They don't look too pleased. Whatever. I don't care. That was right? Yeah, it had to be right. I took physics. By mistake, by the way. By mistake. You're already done with classes for the day. What do you do? I don't know. Study? Wait, wait, give me a second. Am I at lunchtime or am I free time? What was it? Oh, I'm done with classes for the day. Yeah, let's go to the classroom. No. Sorry, I had to, nope. I want to practice magic, but where? Where should I practice? I can, here? Forest or field? Let's go back to the field. Practice magic. Extracurricular. What do I do? I don't know. Now we go to the classroom. Study, rest, write profanities, join the nap club, help the student council. Who's in the student council? You decide to lend your efforts to the people working hard, representing the student student body. As you walk through the halls towards the student council room, something white at the edge of your vision catches your eye. Aravi? Her name. That something or someone, to be more precise, is a familiar-looking girl in all white. Aravi! You recognize Aravi right away. You only know one person who wears a comically large white sun hat like that. Hearing your approaching footsteps, she calls out to you with a smile. Well, hello there. Her voice is as warm as the rest of her, and soft. It's pleasant and polite, but friendly all the same. She has quite... I'm not surprised you're at student council. I'm not surprised. You the president? She has quite the large stack of files on her hands, surprising given her small stature. She has to crane her neck a bit as she walks to watch where she's going, though she does it with flawless grace. As she walks closer to you, you notice the files stay perfectly balanced. She clearly seems to have things handled, but... That'd be rude. I don't really want to take this. I don't really want to take the paper, so I'm going to say, do you need help? But she's going to say no, isn't she? Do you need help? You ask her politely, offering a hand. She smiles at your kind gestures, but shakes her head, knew it. That's very sweet of you, but I'm alright. The room isn't too far away from here. I'm much stronger than I look. She laughs a bit embarrassed at her own comment. Are you sure? It's no trouble at all. You offer again. She's quite a delicate-looking thing, and while the hallways may not be very crowded, the fact that she had to crane her neck was a little concerning. She just waves off your concern with another carefree smile. You're really kind to me, but I'm perfectly alright, I promise. Her tone is kind but firm. She seems set on handling herself. Thank you again for the offer, but I really should be going. Feel free to stop by the student council room if you're ever in need of assistance. And then she's gliding down the hall again, disappearing just... Ooh, bless me. Disappearing just as quickly as she appeared. And when you get to the student council room, you see a piece of paper taped to the ground, or taped to the door. Out on errands. Be back soon. Erve. It's signed with a smiley face. It seems nobody's in right now. Maybe you ought to come back later. Free time. It's bath time. You always gotta take a bath, y'all. You're in the bathhouse. You get squeaky clean. Time for bed. Tuesday is now over. I feel like I'm missing out on talking to him. It's already Wednesday. I've only talked to him once. Let's practice magic. The scuffling with other students inspires you to practice your own combat spells. Malediction. Okay, he's in this class. Yes. Oh, everybody's in this class. Even Luca. Okay, where's he at? Right here. Oh wait, 25, okay. Spinel. Okay. You try to find Spinel, but the professors already start. Dang it! They're not here. Wait, I know what to do. No, I don't. Boomski told me that when they're not in class, that means they're skipping or doing something else. So we are going to... No, we're not going to go to class. Oh no, I'm not bad enough yet. I remember they said that too. I had to be bad and I'm like too bad. Okay, let's Sorry, we're trying something new this time. We're actually gonna like do different stuff and use the back button. Let's be a delinquent. With a strength of 3, you begin delinquent activities. Trying to act like a delinquent, you squat near the door holding a cigar. You know you don't smoke. You brutally get your Okay. Dang. Okay, so I suck at being a bad student. Well, how bad do I have to be to skip class? So right now at 4. Can I skip now? Oh, I can do it now. Okay. You decide to go to the... The question is, where would he be? You know what? The bath is never open around this time. But I could also steal food. No. Let's go here. It only opens up at, later on. You are in the bathhouse. In your defense, it is far emptier during typical bathing hours. You finally can soak and relax in peace. Iris! Seemingly skipping class as well. Did I scare you? Oh, he doesn't know me. He doesn't know me yet. Forget. What's wrong? The Nephilim grasps his head, distraught. I've run out of cookies. Is that all? This is terrible. He clenches onto your shoulders. But get off of me. We're both naked. He clenches onto your shoulders, turning big puppy dog eyes onto you. I need to get some more, right now, immediately. This is absolutely top priority. Will you sneak in? You want me to steal with you? Will you sneak in with me to the kitchen to borrow some? I don't think he's returning them, though. Borrow. You know what? Let's do it. Thanks, I'll return a favor sometime. I'm definitely gonna have to run this back because I am not getting enough time with what's-his-face? Spinel. It's already Wednesday. If you ever need a lift, I gotcha. Whoa. Iris suddenly picks you up, flying towards the direction of the kitchens. Okay, Iris. Look at you trying to steal the show. It's noon. Who do you want to spend lunchtime with? You! A grand ring of bells echo throughout the campus, and from far away you hear the bell tower singing out the Westminster's quarters. The Westminster quarters. Whatever. After a long morning, it's finally midday. You make your way out to the main castle and across the grounds, heading towards the lush campus gardens that beckons with sweet... So I'm just thinking. I think from now on, when I first start my gameplay, I'm gonna have to get at least bad 5 before I really get started. Just in case, Barnaby, he was not in a lot of classes during my gameplay. He kept missing class. I don't know. You make your way out of the main castle and across the grounds, heading towards the lush campus gardens that beckons with sweet promise of peace. You enter the gardens, scanning your surroundings for a place to sit for lunch, where you notice a familiar figure, a blond man stretching out on a small hillside, asleep among the springy grass. The figure begins to stir. He stretches his wings and ears, stretching alongside, then gives a yawn. Good morning. He purrs. Aren't you a bunny? As carefree as a stray tomcat. It's absolutely lovely to see you again, my flower. You shouldn't sleep outside. It's not morning anymore. Spinel hums, sweating a bit. Good afternoon, then? You know some flower petals and grass blades are caught in Spinel's hair. I'll dust them off. Excuse me, my love. I suppose that's what happens when you sleep on the flower bed. What's wrong with the dorms? Aside from the usual? The dorms here remind me of the inns back home. The rare few times I had enough money to stay at home. Oh, he's broke! Sorry, that was mean. That was mean. The dorms here remind me of the inns back home. The rare few times I had enough money to stay at one. I always enjoyed them, as the road could become so lonely. Oh wait, no, he likes to travel. Shakespeare? It was comforting to have so many others nearby. I suppose that holds true no matter where you go. It's fascinating how humanity and all the humans of Alterna don't differ much from another despite the vast contrast between ourselves and our homelands. Perhaps that means deep down we all share the same heart. Yeah, I'm glad we can all connect with each other. I'm glad about that too, Lauren. Why? I say that even I can't remember the last time I ever felt so connected to another. I could not have wished for more. Spinel reaches forward and places a flower in your hair. It's a dandelion puff. There now, carry a wish with you wherever you go. What would you wish for? Me? My dear Lauren, I think my greatest wish is simply to live happily ever after. Okay. You have astrology. Okay. Yes. Ashton was here. Dang it. He's still not here. So last time I didn't get to take a bath because Iris was there. Let's hope. Does Iris hang out over here during? Is that what's going on? He hangs out here. Sorry, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I just wanted to confirm for when we do his route, whenever we do his route, remind me, bathtub is where he stays for some reason. Why the bathtub? No, let's. Why do I keep doing that? Let's go to the field. Oh, who are you? You are spotted by a friendly gardener with a vibrant pink hat, and giant gardening shears. Don't stab me. He approaches, waving a hand to catch your attention. Hey, watch the plants over there, please. My bad. Startled, you begin to back away. Oh, you don't have to leave. I'm almost done in this area. Are you sure? Yep, I'm a little bored actually. Could use a break. What are you doing here all lonesome anyhow? Not much. That's what they all say. You really don't want to work, do you? What are they gonna do? Expel me? Look, you don't gotta tell them, actually. Talking to the flowers might help some if you're shy. The flowers? Oh yeah, social little guys. Read somehow that talking helps them grow faster. I've also heard that. Because of not the oxygen, the whatever the chemicals come out your mouth when you talk. Read somehow that talking helps them grow faster. The carbon, no, I forget. I guess you also do growing on your own. Win-win. His gaze sweeps over a nearby bush. With a quick snip, he procures a yellow flower. The daffodil here is supposed to symbolize new beginnings. Things might not have gone according to plan for you, but you can always try again. Sure. Don't knock the technique till you try it. Hope it helps. I should go now. Don't want to get fired. See ya. No, I actually like how not all the routes are students. Some of them are faculty. But it's okay because we are college students, okay? We are college students, not high school. I'm so glad this isn't a high school game. Okay, who did we meet already? So, Avery, 21. Oops. We just met you. Did it say? No, we did not meet you because it got awkward, so I walked away. Spinel was 25. Okay, 6'3". And who do we just meet? You? Yeah, you. Oh, so that Gardner is... well, I thought Gardner was his real name. It's not. Of course it's not. That's just his, yeah. You're already done with classes for the day. Okay. What do I do? This gameplay's a failure already because I can't even find him anywhere. Let's go to the forest. I don't know. Practice magic. The cool shade and scent of pines clears your mind and prepares you for practice. You can feel your intelligence increasing. Hey, Darcy. Okay, look, it's Green. His name is Green, but in the last gameplay, the green would not show. I wonder if it shows. Like, it's really, from my point of view, it is green. Green as grass. You think Avery? Look at me, just going after Avery. I mean, Aravi. Her route. As your eyes roam, they land on the familiar shock of white hair sitting at a desk. As you walk closer, you know she has her wand out and is concentrating quite hard on something. She lifts her head up and notices... You know what? No. We have to find him. We have to find him, y'all. That's like 3 encounters with Avery already. I'm gonna end up with her out. Where could he be? He's literally impossible to find. Okay, so he was in the garden. Let's just wander around. Oh, not you. Alakane is assisting the gardeners, using their magic to perform a routine inspection of the plants. Oh, my magic. And theirs is blue. It works as sort of a flavor text, letting you see the qualities of the contents. Yeah. Okay, got it. And he's gonna force me to try them. You have some free time before the day ends. Alright, I took a bath today. Should I study? You smell the smell of chalk is comforting as you scratch away at your notes. Okay. I literally can't find him. Oh, it's you again. I haven't seen you since the first episode. The very first game play. You bump into a dark-haired girl cowering in the corner. Sorry, I was in the way. Are you alright? What are you doing here? It's safe here for me. You being bullied? What do you mean? Everything is rather intimidating for me here. Apologies. It's hard to explain. It's for everyone's sake. I hope that's enough to understand. Her trembling hands start to calm down as she takes the courage to look at you directly. For a moment, your passive presence doesn't scare her off. However, her vague answer leaves you at a loss for words. What does she mean by everyone's sake? Before you can ask the question, she speaks up again. Oh, I'm going to be late. Sorry again. Farewell. She gives you a quick bow before she hurriedly runs off. What a strange girl. Golly. Back to the dorm. Wednesday is now over and I failed again. I've only talked to him like twice. I literally cannot find him. Let's just talk to you. Have I spoken to you already? No, I haven't. My name is Claire. It's nice to meet you. I'm sure it can be a little overwhelming being new around here, but feel free to ask me about things you don't understand. Or even about people. We're generally friendly here, so there's no need to worry. Okay. Tell me about Luca. Oh, all three of them. Yeah, Luca. Ever heard of, that's his last name. Ever heard of Michaelides? Something like that. Luca's the adopted son of theirs. Not that that's all too important though. I'll be honest, it's a little hard to talk to him if you're not persistent. Sorry, like, I already know, Claire. I know how hard it is to talk to him. He's a mystery, but if you try to approach him, there's a chance he'll be interested. Did you want to know anything else? Aravi? She's the RA of House Polaris. Oh, okay, so she's House Polaris, but he also said he was the RA of, I forgot what dorm, but he's also an RA then. I haven't personally met her, but from what I've seen, she's a responsible, kind-hearted miss. You look like a warm-hearted miss. She seems the type to carry everything on her shoulders, though. So be nice to her, okay? Did you want to know anything else? Nah, I'm good. I should ask you about yourself, but I don't really care. Right now. I'm okay, thanks. You have no more questions. If that's all, I'd best be on my way. But golly, you're pretty too. But before I forget, let me congratulate you on your admission to St. Spell. May the stars light your way, and I hope you have a wonderful time here. And then she's gone, like the wind. Look how smart I am. Wow, thank you. Of course. Please stay safe out there. They kindly... Who's talking to you? I said thank you to, her, not you, Claire. Why is the professor responding? Of course. Please stay safe out there. They kindly smile at you. I was not talking to you. The heck? Should I just go back to the garden? Oh golly! So this is the place that Luca did what he did. You decided to escape the commotion of the orientation. You can't. Oh, never mind. You decided to skip the commotion of orientation for a moment's respite. Wandering away from the bustles of the main hall, you stumble upon a small courtyard that looks like the perfect place to gather your thoughts. Is that a statue? You walk a little closer. As you approach, a young woman in an emerald dress turns to arrest you with a piercing gaze. Oh, who are you? Let me see. Oh, you're this person. You are gorgeous. Why is everybody so gorgeous? She doesn't say anything. The silence is a little awkward. Maybe you should say something. You know what? I'm gonna act cool. How you doing, girl? You clear your throat and lean against a nearby tree for that extra air of nonchalance. It must be fate for us to have met in this manner, don't you think? To your dismay, she doesn't seem to be impressed by your lady killer techniques. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with you? You're left watching her back as she departs. I love to watch you leave. Oh, this place. I've only been here twice. It's noon. Who he wants for lunch with? This is like the only time I can talk to him. The heck? I'm failing. You hold your book and supplies to your chest as you make your way wondering what the next class lesson will be like. The more time you spend at the school, the more mysteries and questions seem to arise. Each time you learn something new, You feel as if you only became more aware of all that remains to be experienced. On your way down the path, you see a glimpse of powder blue to the nearby plants. Approaching carefully, you peek through the leaves and get a better look. A handsome young man is seated on a stone bench, a small ways off the footpath, seemingly engrossed in an old tome of some kind. Old tome. The look on his comely face is wrought with worry. As you watch, something about the look on his eyes draws your attention. It's strangely familiar. Gently pressing the bushes out of the way, you wander in closer to call out to him. He seems absorbed in the pages until a long white ear flickers your way. When he finally hears you approach, he startles and slams the book closed. Spinel cries out, looking guilty. "Oh, Lauren, it's you." He pauses, then continues quieter. "Pardon me, I was just preoccupied. What were you reading?" He seems nervous, unable to relax. Spinel stows his textbook away under his cloak, on the bench beside him, but the corner is still peeking out. Meandering closer, you can see that's a textbook for Practical Magic 101. He sucks at magic. He sucks at magic. Too bad I learned about this on Thursday. You know, I'm gonna fail anyway, so let's just do it. Is there a quiz? A quiz? Oh, no, don't worry. You haven't overlooked anything. I was just researching. For some reason, you can't quite understand why, your mind drifts back to memories of the first time you and Spinel met. He seemed to be much brighter and more ready to share then. Then you notice his vulnerability as he sits before you now. His emotions show strongly on his face, no matter what he may be feeling. You can tell me something's wrong. I can't. Spinel smooths his palm over his trousers, his expression becoming chagrined. Chagrined? Some things I cannot bear to drag others into. Trust me, Lauren. It's better this way. I don't want to be too intrusive, but it's Thursday. I got no choice. You can talk to me if you want to. Spinel falls silent. Your words appear to have moved him. He's quiet for a moment longer, examining you, as if secretly judging to himself whether it would be wise to share his secret. Then, after some consideration, he closes his eyes to confess. My abilities at what you might call wild magic. It is an uncontrollable power, rolling with the chaotic creative energy that shapes our universe. While its magnitude is great, I am hardly capable of exerting even basic control over it. Regrettably even, one might say I cannot control it at all. I don't want to say that though. You did the safe. I don't want to say that though. That's disheartening. I'll say this one. You did say magic can never truly be controlled. Yes. Spinel responds a bit breathlessly. I'm afraid I'm familiar with such a bleak fate. I wonder if I may ask you something terribly shameful, Lauren. What is it? Do you think differently of me now that you know the truth? No, not really. You're still fine. Shakespeare. Not all. Everyone has their own plot twist. No, I don't mind. I like you. Do you really mean that? Thank you, Lauren. You can't imagine how much that means to me. Spinel starts to laugh. Plot twist. Did you come up with that? It's awfully clever. After a moment, Spinel gathers his things and stands up with a smile. It seems sad around the edges, but you can't say for sure. I dare say I'm ready to face the lesson, Lauren. What say we face it together? Uh, you're done with classes for the day. What do you do? Ugh. Dang, y'all, I failed this one. I mean, I learned his little secret, which is good. I don't know. Because to get an ending with them, they have to ask me. It seems like they have to ask me to hang out with them again. But he did say, let's face the last class together. We'll see. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself. No, I have not gone to combat today. Or this whole gameplay. Let's exercise, I don't know. But again, Iris. Oh, the liar. I like Danae though. I really like her. She's funny. What should I do now? Let's practice my magic out here. Maybe Gardner will come. Oh, look at you. You find Spinel, also practicing magic. Both of you find yourselves on the topic of magic itself, with you being a newly discovered witch. Each person in this world is born imbued with a talent. An affinity, they call it in my magic school. Some call this an affinity, a talent, or other such names. Mine, you see, was never quite the point of admiration for the Celestian people. Most particularly my father. As such, it has no name. Little is known about it. I call it wild magic. Why do you call it that? I call it such because that is its nature. What else could I call it? This power could raise cities and build empires. It can freeze the air and steal your breath. The same maelstrom that creates our universe and breathes life into our realms is that which has haunted me since my birth. These powers could... Spinel continues freestyling poetry in a way of explanation for another minute. Do many people have wild magic? Not many. Spinel remarks, then stops to think better of it. Not any, in fact, Lauren, so just you. You may say that the way I discovered my affinity was rather less natural than most others' experiences. Or rather, the way it was discovered for me. You mean someone gave you your affinity? I thought it was always inherited, or natural born. Yes, in fact, the Celestials, Lepus and Cygnus, that would likewise be the explanation for the way I look. You see, Lauren, when further ruler, are you a teacher or something? You see, Lauren, when the future ruler, Celestial, is born, they are visited and blessed by Celestial. They are the divine beings of a higher plane who, in antiquity, granted our people the magics we enjoy today. After I was born, I was unlucky. Lepus and Cygnus were both the last two Celestials in the 88th generation, a Stellarius who had never been blessed patrons of a royal. You may not know this, Lauren, but they're terribly petty, those Celestials. They are just as man, small of mind, and considered chiefly with their own selves. Neither want to be last, and in the face of suffering, such an embarrassment, they cursed me instead. Spinel was quiet for a moment. Are you afraid of me, Lauren? No. Really? Yeah, there's no reason to fear you. Spinel gives a small but hopeful smile. Because I'm afraid I was just now doing my very best to frighten you. You were boring me, actually. I was not frightened. I was bored. That was a lot that I did not understand. It is now after school hours. Extracurricular are now in session. What do you do? Oh, forget y'all. I'm not gonna go extracurricular. I get squeaky clean. Oops. Okay, y'all, it's Friday. Or almost Friday. Oh, Lauren, there you are, finally. What? I searched high and low for you. You can't possibly have tired of me already, have you? No. You turn to sound of a loud, familiar, flamboyant, but masculine voice. It's Spinel, and he seems keen on inflicting his presence on you. Spinel has another book in his hands today, but it doesn't appear to be one from the library. The label on the back says Ben's and Ben's and Nibbles, Barnes and Nobles, the popular bookstore down in the nearby town. Someone must have bought it for him. Spinel chirps, clenching his book. I was visiting town this morning. Without me? Earth is so colorful. So diverting. No, I just realized I haven't maybe I haven't been paying attention to what he's saying. But is he like a celestial being? I knew he was saying a lot of stuff about celestial and stuff, but I didn't put two and two together. Because are those wings? Like, I thought he was just getting all the celestial stuff from the textbook or something, but he's not from this world. I must say, had I the opportunity, I would have loved to explore your world more freely. Oh yeah. Let's ask the question right there. Ask the question. No, I didn't. I grew up entirely in the grand realm of Alternia. Has anyone taken you up there yet? If not, I must show you there myself. In fact, I swear I shall. I don't mean to pry into your business, but was there anyone special to you that you've left behind in the mundane world? Not as special as some I've met here. I don't know. I see. That's relief. Spinel carries on chattering. I read that throughout most of Earth, it's common for humans to keep multiple animal companions throughout their childhood. Sure. Y'all know I'm scared of animals, but he doesn't know that. I love animals growing up. If I could have a pet, I think I'd like to have a squid. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. The squids are interesting. He ponders to himself. You guess that's not weird where he comes from. I suppose you and I have very different childhoods. At my first Magic Academy, the school was all boys. We held a yearly holiday tradition where we each dressed up like a girl to put on the show. I hear amongst humans they call it a beauty pageant. I never thought it to be strange, but many humans at St. Spell tell me that's weird. Did you compete in the pageant? Of course I did. However, I never won. I mean, look at you. What do you mean you didn't win? I think I was too tall, so I didn't make... Oh, I guess so. But you are still beautiful, either way. I think I was too tall, so I didn't make such a lovely lass as compared to my peers. You're kind of weird. Weird? Again? Not as weird as you are to me. Spinel teases. I suppose that could be quite odd. I am known to cause strange magical happenings whenever my emotions get the best of me. I was quite the black sheep amongst my family growing up. Oddly, you notice that this is the first time Spinel's ever mentioned his family. No, he mentioned his father last time I talked to him. Tell me about your family. My family. Spinel hums thoughtfully and melancholy. My mother is kind and warm and gives good hugs and smiles at me often. She used to sing to me at night before I slept, even though the nurses told her she didn't have to bother. She always let me hold her hand when I got nervous in front of the... He trails off suddenly. A pause passes by before he carries on. My father is... Spinel's voice lowers. A wise man. A great leader. He's good for the people around him. And much smarter than he'll ever be. You're lying. He's not a good man. If he makes you feel that way, then he can't be that good. He probably sucks as a father. He doesn't... exactly, that's it right there. He doesn't like me. Not very much at all. Spinel gives a weak smile, as if to punctuate the memories. I haven't seen them in almost 10 years. Golly. Since you were... was that 15? You haven't seen them since you were 15 years old? Because he's 25 right now. Why can't you see him anymore? Because I ran away a little over 9 years ago. Spinel stops walking. His smile turns distant and pained. My father and I never quite saw eye to eye. I hadn't seen her much before I left. Well, why would he tell me that before? I didn't think I could. Not without your opinion of me changing in such a way that we may never... He pauses. His voice dies again softly. I apologize. I know. I should have trusted you more. But it's been quite a long while since I've spoken so freely. I must thank you. It was kind of you to listen. I wonder if I sent a letter back home to my family, what would they think of it now? Would it ever be received? Yeah, send a letter to your mother. Do you truly believe that? For many years, I've feared she would be angry at me for my disappearance. I'm not sure why I think about such things. There's not much left for me back home. You'll get the chance to say it all someday. It's okay just to think about it until then. You should hurry up and tell them right away. You may know. I don't know. They're both good. I mean, you never know. Oh, what should I say? You'll get the chance to say it all someday. It's okay just to think about it until then. You should hurry up and tell them right away. You never know when you might lose a chance. I guess take your time. I don't know. I think for now, simply thinking about it is the most that I can bear to handle. Have you ever felt such a thing, Lauren? That a mere thought, a mere possibility, could be so powerful, it may be enough to break you. Spinel seems somber, but looks at you gratefully. I apologize. I suppose I can perhaps be a bit melodramatic. I'm sorry, Lauren. Spinel shakes his head, then reaches up to touch one of his temples. Nearby, a few flowers poof into pigeons and fly away. Okay. I've simply been feeling a little strange, to be perfectly honest with you. I cannot quite discern what's wrong with me lately. You want to ask more, but it seems it's time to part ways. Actually, I believe I must be going, Lauren. Spinel suddenly turns away. I think I might visit the infirmary, but I want to talk to you again. He smiles at you. Promise me you'll save me the spot beside you at supper. Farewell for now. What y'all think? Do you think I failed? Thursday is now over. Please be in class. Please be here. Okay, Lauren, there you are. I hope that the concept of malediction did not frighten you. No, I'm good. As dark and terrible a power as black magic may be, it's strange that we all seem to be so fascinated with talking about it. Is it that taboo? Yes, deeply so. Malediction is the greatest sin a magician can commit. The sacrifice of one's precious soul and bonds with others in exchange for wealth, self-serving, and power. They say that those who delve into such dark transgressions are promised a life of delicious fortune in exchange for an end of ultimate sorrow. Okay. No one knows exactly what happens to the maledictus after they die, but everyone has surely felt the losses of the Great War. The fate of black magic decay alone is something to be desperately avoided. What does malediction do? Almost anything you like it to do. I've heard even that with the power of black magic, it may even be possible to bring back the dead. Without the laws of equivalent exchange? I've never seen such a thing come to pass, however. Malediction or not, death itself is a barrier that only the deepest and most ancient of magics may cross. Of all the pains and suffering in this world, the grief of loss is, at least, one the fates have spared me. But I do know what it's like to be separated from those you love, without hopes of ever seeing them again. Know always that painful as loss can be, Lauren, it is important and it is necessary. Grief can remind us what is real, of how truly and deeply we have loved. It can be immense, but in time all pain will calm. They may never disappear, for they are not meant to disappear, but we all make room for them, and we will blossom anew. I spoke to you before about my family, did I not? I suppose I feel towards them the same way I feel of all the people in my kingdom. Please don't ever believe I don't love them. I wish more than anything to do right by them. I suppose that is my most personal failing. I hope that someday Celestial will be able to focus more efforts on protecting and preserving both the civilization and the wildlife that have suffered during the war. But with such conflict and suffering always plaguing the nation, it is understandable that conservative efforts are not our priority. Well, going after your route, you give me a lot of lore and backstory. It's a bit much, but it's okay. Why is it so difficult to end the war? I care about people and animals. Why would I say that? It is not so simple as generating more and more firepower. I'm not sure a culture can continue to exist without the war. For many generations, it has served as something of an excuse to ignore underlying problems in Alterna. The integration of human civilization, international relations between Luminous and Solitus, and the threat of developing more destructive technologies like I hear they have on Earth. A blind eye is turned. Don't be mean, but this conversation is a bit much right now. How do you know so much about the war? I grew up with it. For years, it was my fate, my destiny, my mantle to take up after my father. It was, once upon a time, my birthright. You stop walking, shocked at what Spinel has just divulged. He examines your face, then begins to laugh. I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to say to you, so I decided to simply say it. At least this time I didn't lie. You must know well that the kingdom of Anima, Celestia, is ruled by a king and queen, must you not? That king and queen, the very two of them, are my father and mother. I suppose after all, that makes me the crown prince. You're a prince? It doesn't matter to me if you're royal or not. To me, you're just Spinel. I don't know. This conversation is really wearing me out, honestly. You're a prince? Well, to be completely accurate, I'm the prince. If I may speak candidly, regardless of my title, I greatly esteemed your company, Lauren. I think you are exactly the type of blossoming magician our community needs in this era. You're brave and your soul is kind. You gonna make me a knight or something? How do you think that? I'm probably only as brave as anyone else. Yeah, why do you think that? You seem true to yourself. No matter what happens, I believe in your heart. Spinel smiles. There are many things I'm afraid of, too. I think it's only in the face of fear that a man can truly be brave at all. Okay. You are brave. What are you afraid of? I'm gonna say you are brave. You believe so? I mean, yeah, it takes a lot of courage to run away from home, honestly. Sometimes I feel like a fool for still believing that man can be better. If we lose our realm, we will lose everything we have. The prospect of that does frighten me. Yeah, it's hard to stay positive. Indeed, it truly can be. But I think the most radical and audacious things we can do is just to hold on to hope. Love is the most powerful thing in the world. I believe we should hold fast to hope and keep love alive. Yeah, you should love me then. Fall in love with me. How do you know that? My sweet. Spinel takes your hand and presses a respectful kiss to your knuckles. I believe it is you who taught me that. Oh, okay. Look at you. But I'm not gonna lie, his conversations talking about Celestia, the war, it wears me out. It's wearing me out, really. It really is. I'm not quite picking up on everything, so I'm a bit lost. But I get Celestia is where Anima come from. And his parents are the king and queens. But right now they're at war with, I don't know who they're at war with. You have some free time until your next class. What do you do? I don't know. I'm tired. Let's go here. Let's study, I don't know. Please nobody show up. I'm tired. There we go. It's noon. What do you want? Oh, okay. Okay, let's just have lunch together. But please don't really talk to me. Spinel appears to be staring at you. Dang, he wants to talk to me. Is there something on my face? No, only your beautiful eyes, adorable nose, precious smile. Spinel laughs sweetly. To tell you the truth, Lauren, as of late, there's been something occupying my thoughts. I thought I could scarcely banish the thought for a moment. Might I bend your ear for a moment? Spinel begins to smile, and there's a pause before he speaks again. As of late, I've been pondering something. Do you believe in soulmates, Lauren? Yes. Do you truly? Then share it with me. Tell me its meaning. Let me know and feel all that you know and feel. Let me indulge in the same taste of such universal beauty. Run away with me. Run away with you? Yes, so run away with me. Boy, I gotta study. I gotta stay here. I just got here. It's on my third day out here. It's only my third day out here. I can't. Only for a day then. Spinel pleads with you. His hands moving to grip yours. He seems desperate, like he wants badly to tell you something, but can't. Come to me, for only one night, if that's all you can spare. I need only a moment more of you. Do we have to go now? Not now, but not never. You're not sure what it could be that's on his mind so urgently, and something makes you feel like agreeing. Okay, I'll run away with you for one night. After you've agreed, but before you realize what's happening, Spinel bends down towards you. Close your eyes. Why? You almost want to ask why, but his whisper comes to your ear. Please. You close your eyes. You feel Spinel's lips on your cheekbone. After a moment, you hear his clothes rustle as he straightens up again and stammers. You can open them again, now. Looking at him, get the sense that maybe he was trying to kiss you properly and chickened out. He seems nervous, as if for all his blustering about romance, maybe he's inexperienced after all. Spinel blushes. His voice sounds shaky, but he clears his throat and looks deeply into your eyes. I think somehow, Lauren, what's happening? In this space where what? In the space where Spinel was merely a moment ago, you look down and find instead a small, fluffy, white dwarf rabbit. Its two little wings are fuzzy and feathered in soft down feathers. Spinel! He got so nervous he turned to a bunny. I have this class. Sure. Who would you like to approach? I have not met you yet. Man, let's see what Bugbear's doing. I don't talk to him enough. What class is this anyway? You try to find Bugbear, but oops. Go back. Oh, never mind. He's cutting class, or he's not here. It's Phoenix. I'm still not helping you. As says want to end the day and see if I did it or not. Because he's in love with me. He is in love with me. Gosh, you're always here. You help Spinel practice his magic. Encourage him not to give up. Okay. No. Leave. We are going to practice. It seems like he likes to appear when you practice. See? What I say? Look at him. Okay, end of the day. And he wants to talk to me. I mean, he wants to, he wants me to run away with him for a day. Okay, yeah, we definitely did it. The long-awaited weekend has finally arrived. I'm so good at this. Even though, like, listen, I really like him. It's just a conversation. Some of the conversations were a little too much for me. I just couldn't follow along with what he was saying. But he was like info dumping on me. The Crown Prince invites you to join him in a secret location once the sun had long set and the moon was high. When you approach the clearing, you see a small ring in the forest floor making up a small toadstool and mushroom caps. Fireflies floating through the air like falling stars. Oh, he set up a little date space for us. It's a fairy ring. Once you step inside, you know from the fairy tale rumors spreading across the conservatory that you could find yourself somewhere in the magical realm of Alterna. It's Spinel who called you here, but is it really safe to follow him into the magical world? Still in your heart, you set foot into the fairy ring. And when you open your eyes, you find Spinel waiting for you. He reaches his hand out and takes both of yours in his palm. Leading you deeper into the forest, beds of clover, in a sky full of stars overhead, tells you that this can no longer be the earth you know. This is the realm of magic, Alterna. This is where I was born, the kingdom I am destined to rule. Earth is a gorgeous place, but Alterna is my home. Have you ever thought about destiny, Lauren? Do you believe in fate? From the moment the universe was created, entropy and energy coalesced to form our lives as we know them to be today. From the moment our lives began, sequences of seemingly random choices and events brought us to where we stand now. Those choices, everything that's ever happened in my life, led me to you. With all those chances and coincidence were pure luck. I believe in destiny. Is that so? The summations of our life experiences are what shape who we are today. I must say, even after everything I've seen in life, I can't say for sure what it is I believe. But I do know that I believe in you. I believe in what I feel inside my heart when we are together. I apologize for my rambling. Never have I ever been troubled with such thoughts until you came. If our destinies have been different, if all our thoughts and memories had not been exactly what they are now, I wonder if a lifetime of different experiences would create another Lauren. Alike to you in face and flesh, but not in spirit. Which Lauren would I fall in love with? I suppose it may only make sense in the end. The Lauren I love is you, the one whose destiny intertwined with mine in passing. All those little chances, choices, and happenstance are what made our destiny. They are what wrote our fate into the fairy tale it is here and now. Our love is luck and fate both, ordained and unknown. Since the day you appeared before me, you have worn my gaze like a divine raiment. I don't know where along the way I fell in love with you, but I have, completely and irrevocably. And as full as my heart feels to have found yours, I also fear that I may lose you in this chaotic world. Please, Lauren, let me protect you. Let me belong at your side, for now and evermore. Will you marry me? Marry? Your heart flutters, moment stopped in time. Yes, I will. I love you. Spinel success, happily ever after. Oh yeah, I nailed that. Marriage? Y'all, I'm getting married. I went beyond and beyond, actually. Oh. And I love how everybody's art is obviously a different artist. Y'all, I, he, how do I say this? I romanced the heck out of him. That's what I did. The heck? Marriage? Ooh, golly. Did that. As the first and to be only royal heir of King Leo and Queen Lumina, Spinel's birth was a grand historical event. Spinel's magic comes from the wild forces of chaos that underline the order of creation. Treated like a magical time bomb, Spinel abandoned his magic, making his living writing romance novels about the adventure he dreamed of and the love he always sought. Yeah. Okay. So Barnaby's off the list and Spinel. So that's number 7 and 28 done. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow me on my social media. And yeah, bye-bye.